Hello, my name is Michael Price. I'm a sales recruiter. I have been a sales recruiter in the IT industry for 25 years. A lot of that is within the Microsoft partner community. This is a sales leadership role for a very big Microsoft partner that you would inevitably know. 130k basic, 230k OTE. This division has 3,000 employees. There's 21 salespeople across Europe in this division. And they are selling massive transformation solutions. So really, if you are leading a team that resells Microsoft, I don't think you're quite right. What you need to be doing is leading a team that sells transformation services, where the Microsoft stack on the BizApp side is the toolkit that you're using as the software element of the solution that you're selling. Very strong in FSI, retail, manufacturing, distribution, and central government. This is focused on the commercial team, and they've got huge capacity. And I think that's really important, because if you are wanting to hire salespeople, let's say, and you're a sales leader for this company, and there's some person sat opposite you did 7 million last year, they're going to want to do 7 million next year. And actually, if you're some diddly squat little company that turns over 7 million, they know that they can't join you and do 7 million. So the ability to have that capacity of delivery is really important. This is managing the commercial team. There's currently 5 in that team, with space for a couple more. So if you get the job and you're recruiting, I know a decent recruiter, the individual target is 6 million a person. It's normally 2 million the first year, but full year's target is 6 million. And the overall team target is 40 million. Clearly, there's some leeway there from a sales leadership perspective, because 7 times 6 is not 40. They normally get 10 million of new business, which is win and grow. The order value on that is obviously a bit lower. But then the remaining 30 million is normally from existing accounts in year 2, 3, 4, 5. The job is about being a coach. You know, I've known this hiring manager that's hiring for this role for a long time. He's a nice person, you know, very down to earth, pretty stable. And I said to him, what do you do with underperformers? He said, well, first things first, Mike, we try and coach them. He said, I know you want me to fire them, because then you can place somebody else with me, but we don't want to do that. You know, we've invested time in them, and 9 times out of 10, you know, people are good people who want to achieve, so you want to coach. He said, I do want somebody that's going to get client FaceTime. I do want somebody that's going to get Microsoft FaceTime. They actually have an alliance manager to manage their relationship with Microsoft. But certainly at some point, you've got to be in front of Microsoft, and you've got to be in front of the clients, because the clients at Microsoft want to meet the big dog who runs the team. They are based in London. You can expect to be in London a couple of times a week. So what they're looking for is somebody who is in the Microsoft BizApps world. It's unlikely they'll work for Microsoft, I guess. I don't think they probably would recruit somebody from Microsoft. They might do, but I think it's unlikely. I think it's more likely that you'll work for an integrator. FSCM would be ideal. Maybe BC, quite possibly data, but probably FSCM. The real thing there is about the order value. So they've got somebody in this team who's doing between 10 and 12 million a year. Now, obviously, that's an exceptional guy, but the target here is 6 million. So if you're currently running a team where the target is 1 million, what value are you going to add from a deal management perspective to somebody that's used to closing much bigger deals? I think that will be the question that's asked. From a personal perspective, you need to be a manager, you need to be a coach. From a vertical perspective, you currently need to be in the commercial market. Package is 130k basic, 260 OT. It's obviously uncapped. And I mean, they're a massive brand. I think there becomes a merry-go-round of the big integrators, where actually once you're in there, you need to stay in there. So if you're not in there now, that's the place to try and get. And if you are in there now and looking for a job, you clearly want to stay in that same place. My contact details are on the screen, also the email address of my colleague Joe. Thanks for listening. I'll hopefully hear from you soon.